All right. Oh, whoa, yeah, we got a little setback on the political side of the MAGA movement here. Oh, I've been told I'm in the woods now. I usually do my coffee in the woods thing, and this would be part of that installation. But I already drank my coffee. Okay, here we go. We got a lot of stuff going on. A little setback in Arizona. A little setback in the MAGA movement. MAGA movement's been set back a little bit of infighting, a little bit of, we can't have that. We can't have that. We fucking can't have that. Pardon my French. I'll probably be demonetized for this one. Big freaking deal. Anyway. So, yeah, we've got a little setback. We got people, I usually do my coffee in the woods thing. I'm going to lean up. I forgot my stick. You know, I usually carry a stick. And if you've been watching my coffee in the woods segments, then you would know I can't go anywhere without my stick. Got to have a stick. It should be. I just did a periscope on my stick. It should be 6 inches taller than you are. So if you're 5 foot, you need a 5'6" or longer stick. I'm 5'9" and a half. We gotta have that half. So I choose a stick that's about 6 or 7 feet. 6.5 to 7 feet tall. So that's about how long that stick is. It's almost 7 feet. I usually get a pointy tip on it so I can stick it in the ground and not have it go anywhere. So, you gotta have a stick. And usually you have a stick. I got a little sidetracked, but usually you have a stick so you can ward off any snakes or, poke a bear in the eye. That's why I like it nice and pointy, so you can use it for like a little weapon too. So, nice and pointy. But I cut this end off with a pair of snips, and it should be a green stick. I typically don't like to kill trees. It's just bad policy. But when you gotta have a stick, you can't have something that makes this noise when it hits the ground. You can't have a stick. You gotta have something that's a little bit flexible and it's strong, and only green wood does that. So I chopped this one down about 2 years ago, and it's still green. I keep it in the shed normally, but my mom found it, and she wants to use it for a curtain rod. Nice straight stick. Nice, you gotta be able to wrap your hand around it. You gotta be able to touch your thumb to your finger. That's pretty important. That's how you hang on to it. If you got, you got it too thick, you got it too thin, it'll snap on you. You got it too thick, you can't hang on to it. So, you gotta be able to use your opposable thumbs for something. And I am walking over a log right now. The water's a little bit too deep. I don't want to cross over there because look how steep it is. It's optimal for me to walk across the log. So if I fall down, you're gonna have a good laugh. But if I don't, well, I'm gonna stay dry. Whoa, I almost fell off. I almost fell off. You almost had a good laugh. I have to go take one step. And yeah, it's not a very... See, what's going on here is it's halfway rotten. So I stepped right here. You can see my foot. It tried to slip off of there. So you try not to skip, and you want to walk. Keep your feet at a slight angle, and try not to slip. Use your stick. See how it's kind of rotten? Just kind of walk around that. And use your stick. Poke into it a little bit, and you make your way across. So I'm across. Ooh. That's how you use your stick. All right, my hat went a little sideways on me. That's cool. But I come out here all the time. This is my backyard, and I drink coffee, and just kind of go over the day's events when the weather permits. And very important. So I had a few setbacks. We've got a thing called MagaCo, the MAGA Coalition, and it sets up red flags every time someone calls themselves an association or coalition. It kind of... I'm going to sit on this one here. This is a fallen tree. This one here fell within the last couple of weeks. I come out here occasionally, and like I said, put your stick in the ground, and it doesn't want to go nowhere. What calls themselves a coalition? It implies that they're battle hardened and They're vicious and they want to fight. Okay? Now, the MAGA movement is 61 million people strong, including the president. For a group of 10 people or less to say that they are MAGA and nobody else is, just kind of rubs me the wrong way. They went ahead and hijacked the MAGA movement for their own little pack, I think you want to call it. Now, we're not sure exactly. It's a crazy... I just was introduced to it on New Year's. I didn't know this thing existed. I did not know. I had no idea about it. So, on New Year's, I'm watching, I'm going on these little videos, and I'm trying to celebrate New Year's, and I see this MAGA coalition. So I join it. I go ahead and follow it on Twitter, and I followed it on Periscope. They have those little videos that they do, and they were just celebrating Trump, President Trump. And whatever, I'm in. These guys are having fun. And then all of a sudden, within a week, they started doing strange things that I didn't really like, and I expressed my opinion. And I'm nobody, I'm just one person, and kind of alone. I'm new to Periscope, I'm new to Twitter, and so I'm kind of, I see this person's a Trump supporter, so I follow him. See, this person's a Trump supporter, so I follow him. See, this person's a Trump supporter, but they're mean, so I don't follow them. I'm picking and choosing people I'm following, right? Well, as I'm doing this, I come across this MagaCo. And I'm getting these people from people that are positive, trying to stay positive. And I come across this guy, his name is Doc, right? We'll just call him Doc. That's what he likes to be called. Good dude. He goes off a little bit sometimes, but he means well. His heart is in the right place, right? And I noticed this right away about him. But he starts going off and yelling, rah, rah, rah. I think he yelled at me a couple times. He muted me a couple times, Fucking Doc. It pissed me off because I didn't know I was muted, and I'm over there talking and shit, and then I look and I see, oh damn, I'm muted, The joke's on me, but yeah, no, I mean that was a couple months ago, so it's funny now. But during this course, I get in with this MAGA coalition, and it's especially strange because there's people in there, and some of them are just wonderful people, wonderful people, and I followed a few of them, and funny, not so much the people that were hosting it. They were kind of one guy, they wear blue hats, right? There's one guy, he wears a blue hat that says MAGA across the front in gold letters, okay? And he talks with a lisp, and and I'm not making fun of him. These are characteristics, and I'm pointing them out because you might run across them. But a blue hat, just kind of poof, red flag. What's this? And it's baby blue, like like the sky above me. Not a deep blue like that, like it should be. Not a deep blue. But you see, I'm just one guy. I live in Michigan, and we voted for Trump, right? Against all our neighbors. We took all kinds of heat, all kinds of slack. And paid a lot of prices, at work. Paid the price at work, at my job. My job was affected because I was a Trump supporter. My income was affected. You understand? These guys got nothing to lose and everything to gain. By me being a Trump supporter. Oh, and now that President Trump is in, they join. See, I was a Trump supporter back in 2015 when I've been watching Trump for years. Not a big fan, mind you. And I've said this before, his voice is like nails running down a chalkboard. You're like, it kind of, ooh, that's what it does to me. His facial feature, his physical, not much to look at. Let's be honest. You know, the guy probably has to hang a pork chop around his neck to get his dog to play with him, but he's a germaphobe, so he probably doesn't have a dog. Okay? Let's just be honest now. Let's be honest. Here's where it gets tricky. I supported his ass. All this, everything that I didn't like about him just is the same thing that nobody else likes about him. His voice, his appearance, his brashness, but here's a nigga that gets the job done. You know what I'm saying? This dude gets the job done, son. So that's why I supported him. You know, being an American. So wait a minute. This guy goes around firing people. I've seen his TV show. I watched one episode of that Apprentice, so I wasn't a big fan. You know what I'm saying? I watched one episode of that. I can't watch this, man. I can't watch this. I didn't know he was going to run for president. You know? I can't watch this show. I couldn't watch Survivor either. I really couldn't watch the Kardashians. F that. I turned my TV off. Back in 2011, I cut the TV off. I said, fuck this. I ain't watching TV no more. You know? Stephen Colbert was still kind of a decent guy, making fun of Obama and stuff. You know? But he just jumped right in the swamp, didn't he? I'm not a big fan of his anymore. I used to think he was cool, you know, with the eagle and the truthiness thing. Now he ain't even truthiness no more. He ain't even about truthiness. He's just about the same thing all the other guys are about, man. It's ugliness. So all that set aside, I supported Trump, and there was not a single friend of mine. I couldn't find anybody. It was like echo chamber. Hello. Nothing. I got nothing. Hello? Is anybody paying attention? Oh, he gonna lose. Whatever. No, that's gonna be our president. Ha 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 ha. Fuck you, Trump's gonna be president. They started backing plays guys like Rubio and Cruz and President Johnson. We already had one of those. I think we might have had two of those. Maybe my history's a little bit. I know we had one at least. You know, but President Trump, we've never had one of those. So when he said he's running for president, this has got to be a joke, right? And I didn't find out for a couple months after. Like I said, I turned my TV off. I ain't paying $50 a month to watch Kardashians. No. All this others, no, I ain't paying it. So I stopped watching TV altogether. And maybe if I was in the bar or something, I'd catch a little bit of TV. And I already knew the news was fucked up since 2002. I already knew that. In 2001, you know, actually during the first Gulf War, I noticed odd things about the news. But you know, in our current leaders at the time, especially the current leaders, you know. They allowed President Bill Clinton to lie and never said a damn word. Now look at us. Got a man in there with integrity, tells the truth. Call him a liar. There's something wrong with that picture. So that being said, that's something everybody knows, man. They got a 5% approval rating. And who approves them? The people that run the company. Nobody trusts the news. The approval rating is from people that work in the studio and have affiliation with them through business entities, banks. Those are the people that are approving the news, not regular people like us, Democrat, Republican, independent, or whatever, or Russian bot. That's another story, but that'll be another day. In any event, yeah, I'm going to cut this one a little bit short, but yeah, I support him when nobody else would, you know. Way before this. Now, the Make America Great Again, a lot of people, these fuckers, that they don't know what it is. They don't even know it was a book. It was a book he wrote, You know, they think he wrote one book back in 1985 or 88 or whatever. These people do not know. They haven't been watching him, you know. I met the guy one time, you know, and it was funny because I used to drive a tow truck. Donald Trump pulled up next to me in a car in the middle of traffic in Chicago and rolled down a window and had the driver honk the horn. He rolls down his window, pulls up alongside me, says, asked me if I had Grey Poupon, man. I looked over there, and I knew who, everybody knows who Donald Trump is. You know. Looked over, seen his ass in the car, and he had a babe in the car with him. This is back in the 90s. Got any Grey Poupon? You know, I met Scottie Pippen, too. Take it, because that's the way it is. I met Charlie Daniels. I met all kinds of crazy people. The whole cast of Dukes and Hazzard I met. The whole cast, all of them, at one time at a car show. It was pretty cool. General Lee was there and everything. I get into some crazy stuff. Many politics. Jane Byrne kissed me when I was a kid. Mayor of Chicago kissed me right on the mouth. Still tastes like sewage. I'm just kidding. She's a wonderful person. She's passed away a couple of years now, but yeah, she did. She planted one on me. I'm a little bit older now, you know, and she's quite dead, but yeah, she did. She laid one on me, and I'm not gonna sue her or nothing. She's dead now, so I'm not gonna talk badly about her. But yeah, it's a true story. My sister can back it up. It happened. My sister was jealous. Damn Democrats. A Democrat kissed me and I liked it. Oh! So anyways, man. Yeah, that being all said and done, this MAGA coalition, they're just, I don't know. I don't know what they are. Nobody really does. Not even the people that are, and it's crazy because they come out and they say terrible things about people. Just awful things. They told me, here's the thing. The last time I was in any of their scopes, because I have a couple of Twitter accounts now that I learned how this actually works. The people are getting blocked and stuff like that, you know, for their views. But that's okay. It's a private company. That's, you know, no freedom of speech here and all that stuff. I get it. I fucking get it. Same thing with YouTube. They're probably going to demonetize me, like I said. But here's the thing. I went in there and I said something. I said, hey, man, what's up with this shit, man? You guys are just trashing us. It's like someone coming to a party and just dropping trowel and taking a dump on the dining room table. You know, someone's got to eat there. That's what it felt like to me, you know? And I said something. I said, look, man, you can't just go around trashing people. And it just so happened, some of these people, I didn't know they had different screen names and stuff. These are people I know through Twitter, you know? These are people that I talk to and have fun with, and we're having a good old time. And then all of a sudden, this guy's a jerk. That guy's a jerk. That guy's a, oh, he don't like me. Oh, he didn't do nothing. You know, that kind of thing. Didn't do, you know, I mean, all right, you know what? Sometimes we do kid around, you know, but we're adults. We can kid around and have fun and still at the end of the day be friends. But now we got a situation where these people are having fun and then somebody gets their little butt hurt, right? Somebody gets their little butt hurt. And it was, let's just be frank and I'll use real words. It was one Jewish guy calling another Jewish guy a Jew. You know, and it was said in fun, you know, and I kind of looked back and I looked at it and was, what's the big deal? And it wasn't. It was just poking fun at fun, you know. Everybody's having fun, you know. And then one guy says, you know, all right, you know. But then the guy goes on a tirade for like a week, posting his face, plugging his name, trying to get him shut down and over. Come on, I said, you're giving him too much credit. Just move on. And they said, and I quote, I got pictures, and this is with an audience of all 75 people, mind you, 75 whole people they got in their audience. Oh yeah? Well, I got a picture of you sucking dick. And then he deleted me. That was Glenn. Glenn did that. I believe it was on the 9th or 10th of January, his show. Uh, maybe, I might have misquoted. I think he said he used the word oral sex. He went politically correct. I apologize. He went politically correct. You know? But according to him, he didn't do nothing. Didn't do nothing. So that's my tirade for today. Those people at MagaCo, they're trashing. They're trashing. And they backed a guy who lost. They sold out. They sold out. They went PC. If you ask me, they're a bunch of damn Democrats. But what do I know? I'm just one guy. If you like what you're seeing here, even if you don't, yeah, there's more to come. Usually it's a little more pleasant, a little more chipper. Smash on the like button. You can go down there and hit subscribe. What the hell? Make a comment below. Till then, I'll be making more videos, God willing. And I'm going to be traveling soon. I'm going to be moving around. So I'll probably be posting from different places. But like I said, like, share, subscribe. Hit the little bell. The hell? You only live once, right? God loves you, so do I.